Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having an absolutely magical day today. I managed to push that off just a little bit before we got started. There we go. We are all set to go. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Glad to see you bright and early. Thanks for joining me on a Saturday morning. It means a great deal. I actually saw a friend from Sydney, Australia, who told me that it's 1 a.m. in Sydney. Sorry for waking you up. Go back to sleep. Anyway, let's say hi to some of our friends who are awake here. Miri, Quentin, good to see you. Fabio, Noah, King Jose TV, Rebecca, Jade, Craig's Robotics, good morning. Candace, two Neverland Boys, Vicky, good morning. Quentin, Nightwing and Batty, Chelsea, Kim, Dreamers Empire, got 11 days to go. I'm excited for you. Jean, Brad, Peppermint Puppy, good morning. Audrey, Candace, Emily, Ben, Doctor Who DS, Tommy, Michelle, Thomas, Dennis, Rusty, Kristen, House Vinyl, Princess Rhea, Margaret, Dennis, Thomas, Carmel, I think I have that right. Please forgive me if I have that wrong. Michelle, Sissy, Amy, Human, Yellow Umbrellas, Travis and Brienne, Noah, Maja, Steve, Joy, Eric, Dennis, Tommy. Good to see you bright and early this morning. I'm glad that I can share a little bit of the magic with you. This is early morning on Saturday. It's not that early. It's 11 o'clock. Good to see you. So there is lots to talk about today, but first let's talk about those countdowns. What is your Disney countdown? If you don't have one, that is okay. We have 20 days and 92 days until two of our upcoming adventures. I'm looking forward to it. Good morning from Chicago. Hey, Alyssa, how are you? Morning, how are you? Been a while. Yes, Joe, been a while since I've seen you on a live stream. Good to have you back. No, there's definitely a lot going on, no question. And of course, I do want to mention Richard again. We spoke about it. I didn't want to speak about it too much because I'm going to get choked up. That's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to stay positive because it's good things. I'm going to think of them. Yeah, it's hard to deal with. It's hard, you know. Anyway, we're going to think about positive things because that's what he would want, and that's what he brought to us. Okay. 9 days until I leave Maryland. Oh, move to Florida, prepare to start my new job at Disney. Rebecca, I am so excited for you. Rebecca's starting a new job at Disney. Moving, making the move. I want to hear all about it. I want to hear about this because, trust me, it's been on my mind. 52 days. Wait, 52 days until the Poly at AE. That sounds exciting. Steve's got 177. Labor Day, beautiful tribute to Richard. Was that the most responses to any of your posts? No, it wasn't, but it was, I'm glad that you were able to understand the meaning. You know, I rewatched and I was thinking to myself, I hope my meaning came across well, but I think it did. So yeah. All right. I'm going to grab my tissue box in a second. All right. Noah, 6 days until Disney World trip. I'm excited for you. Jace, 27 days and 101 double countdown. All right, wait, Jace, are you going to be there at the same time I will? If you're there, if anyone's there at the same time I am and you see me, come say hi. Always happy to say hi to friends, and I'm more than happy to give you a button. Do I still have it here? Yes, I do. A button as well with our Waves of Disney button. If you see me, come say hi. Make sure you ask for one because I probably won't remember, so make sure you ask me for one. By the way, all the mail went back out, so I sent buttons to all those who sent me mail. If you did not receive it by the end of next week, let me know. I mean, it means I may have gotten lost. Happy to send you another one. Oh, thank you, Vicky. I appreciate you. Like the haircut. Eric, it's going to be amazing. Opening day of Toy Story Land, it is going to be incredible. There's going to be a lot of opening day merchandise. There's going to be a lot going on. There's no doubt about it. It will be crowded. I had to get new batteries for my camera because I know it's going to be recording the whole day. It is going to be a lot of fun, though. Can't wait to share it all with you. Going to stay at Disney 18th of September. Oh, Jillian, you'll just miss me. You'll just miss me. But I hope you have a magical time. Nightwing and Batty, 60 days until Disney World, and then around 100 until Disney Cruise. All right, Disney Cruises. I've been thinking about Disney Cruises a lot. I've been posting about it a lot, thinking about it a lot. Yeah, cruises. I think I miss you both times. Saturday. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry you'll miss me. One more month. Animal Kingdom Lodge, wishes forever. That's so exciting. I can't wait to see those pictures, hear all about it. I got the second envelope for the button you gave me, but it opened up and there was nothing in it. Quentin, I'm sorry about that. Wow, trouble's getting things to Canada. All right, well, we'll work on that. First time ever going to Disney World. Oh my gosh, have a wonderful time. Hope these videos helped you. Love the shirt. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Yes, you can tell I'm ready for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and the costume surprise this year. No hints, no hints. MRC Media, I got Fast Passes for Toy Story Land, but not on opening day, just because they were all gone by the time I was able to book Fast Passes. So I will no doubt ride both of the new rides, but I'll probably be waiting in line longer. That's not a problem for me, because I like to see the queue line. I'm really interested. I'm going to take pictures, going to see the queue line. It's going to be great, though. It's going to be a lot of fun. I go through traditions on that day. Oh, wait. Oh, yes, Rebecca. You were telling me about that. traditions on that day. Plan to go afterwards. If you are at Hollywood Studios all day, I will probably see you. Well, Rebecca, if you see me, come say hi. Ben, 11 and 3. Is that 387? All right, almost there. Lauren has 54 days until Caribbean Beach. Michael, do you not run out of topics to talk about? Easier said than done. Good question. I continue to think of new topics, and I get really good questions from you. When you ask me these questions, either a private message or here on a live stream, I'm able to think of new ideas to share with you. But if you can think of any questions you want me to answer, don't be afraid to ask. Your magic band looks awesome and unique. I'm glad you like it. It's Mickey. It was sent to me by a very kind friend. I really do like it too, so I want to try wearing those magic bands. I already activated it, so it's ready to go. Anyway, let's talk about something that I wanted to talk about today. A video that you probably saw not too long ago was about magic power. Do you hear about this? And I made a video about it, and it's about wirelessly charging of devices. We don't know which ones, but we know that Disney's working on this technology to wirelessly charge devices in a room. My question to you is, do you think that this wireless technology could be as expansive as I was thinking about, or do you think it'll be much more scaled back and maybe even just for cast members? What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts about this today. I would love to see it at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, but part of me feels like it wouldn't come around just because there's just so much to cover and it's just so short notice. I feel like we'd hear more about it by now. But then you hear about the possible test at Disney Springs I heard about recently for magic power. I don't know. Oh my gosh, missed a comment. I sent you a shirt from a Disney store. How can I get a button? That's very kind of you. Just send me a private message of which shirt you sent me. I'd be happy to send you one. Last week I watched your live from DVC Lounge at Epcot, watching the temporary housing location in England. Well, Allie, I'm glad I could cheer you up a little bit. How do you convince non-Disney fanatics to go to the parks with fanatics, but also have some fun for them? I have a video all about that. Very good question. I have a video all about that. You can find it on my channel. Great question. Nightwing and Betty. Does anyone happen to know the current price of the Banshee at Animal Kingdom? Trying to save for one and the prices keep changing. Last I heard it was $70. That includes without a stand, even though I don't have a stand either. But I would double check that number. I would double check. How long do you think the lines will be at opening day of Toy Story Land? Long. You mean for the rides? I would expect 3 hours at least for a Slinky Dog ride. Michael, how much average per person per day to budget for food and drink quick service only? Quick service only. Okay, if you assume about 3 meals a day, how many people are going? Per day. Okay, so per person per day. I would say each meal somewhere like around $15 per person for one meal, give or take. That's a good estimate, I think, to start with. Is most likely to start for cast members. Most likely to start. Oh yes, the line, the Toy Story Land. Yes, most likely. Yeah, I can't wait for opening day. It's going to be great. It would be amazing, but also hard for Disney to do. It would be. I think that the magic power would be very difficult to pull off. Just because, think about it. Even the high-tech companies, Apple, Android, Google, they're still working with the technology where you put it directly on your phone. To think that Disney's going to jump ahead of the tech companies here, that's hard to imagine. Okay, Craig's Robotics confirmed it for us. $70 for Banshee, 20 for the stand. Oh my gosh. But it'll be, they're still magical. I definitely recommend them. On our way to Disney World today. So excited. Penny Turner, have fun. Banshees are $59 without the stand. Well, Riley, I bought mine for $50. So, the prices have changed over time. Now I believe they're $70 though, thanks to Craig. Wishes Forever. I have fast passes for Toy Story, but not on opening day, just because they were all gone. Did you see the tier structure for Disney Hollywood Studios fast passes? I did. It is pretty. I would imagine that is what it was going to be. I never thought it would be anything different. Just because I know they're going to be popular for a long time, and you can expect that tiering system to change over time. No doubt about it. The mug is amazing. Yes, it was sent to me again by a very kind friend. I really like it too. It's a good reminder that Flower and Garden Festival. I miss it. 2018. I didn't make it, but next year, absolutely. Did you hear about the pass holder previews for Toy Story Land? No. Were they confirmed? Let me know. Oh my gosh. I will still be there on opening day, though, just because I like that energy. There's a lot of energy on opening day, special merchandise, but the pass holder previews, I have no doubt, would be a lot of fun. We'll see if that happens. Just announced no cold openings. Okay, well, there you go. So we'll see, because I feel like Star Wars Galaxy's Edge would be much more likely to get a cold opening or a pass holder preview rather than Toy Story Land, just because Toy Story Land is so much smaller. But we'll have to wait and see. Our family is growing fast. Yes, Amy, thank you so much. Good job. Well, I appreciate it a lot, but it's thanks to our entire family, and I love to be able to keep in touch with all of our close friends who are part of our family. It means a great deal to me. So thank you for being a part of the magic. What is your earliest memory in Walt Disney World? Great general question, Fabio. My earliest memory was on the teacups, Magic Kingdom. I don't know how old I was, but I do remember being, I think it was in the purple teacup, and I remember being in it with my dad and my mom. My other siblings were not born at that point. Yeah, that's my earliest memory ever. I mean, not just at Disney. That is my earliest memory ever. So, yeah. Are you excited for Incredibles 2? Absolutely. My family and I are already planning on seeing it this week from today, Saturday, this coming Saturday, so it'll be good. What time do you think you will get there? What time do you think you will get to Disney Hollywood Studios? Toy Story Land opens. I don't know. Do you have any suggestions? I would say at least by, well, let's see, probably by about 6, maybe even earlier. That would be about my guess. I'll be at 10. Yeah, when we get to 10,000 subscribers, I will be doing a major giveaway. One of the biggest giveaways I think I've ever done. I already have a lot of things for it, so it's going to be good. But there are so many things to give away for the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. It's coming. It's tough though. I'm really feeling like it's getting a little too obsessive in cell phone social media. It's important to be present in the moment. Chelsea brings up such a good point. You can live without a charge for a while. Chelsea is such a good point. I absolutely agree. And being disconnected, I'm a huge advocate of that, even though it seems counterintuitive. Michael, you're YouTube and disconnect. I still believe it. Just because when you're at Disney, I feel like you should be totally in the magic. It's such a big part of it. And Disney Cruise gives us an example of that. I'd never buy the internet package so I can be totally disconnected completely on a Disney Cruise, and it feels amazing to be living in the moment. I'm a huge, absolutely, I'm right there with you, Chelsea, a huge proponent of that. I think the wireless rollout, oh my gosh, will be slow to interact with, will be cool if it works well in Expanse, especially if you're on long lines and you can charge there. Absolutely, I agree with that completely. I think that the wireless charging could be coming around. It could also be just for the merchandise items. I feel like the merchandise piece of it would make a lot more sense. Then you're not, it's not including the phones, but how do you prevent? Because if it's the Qi charging technology, you'd be able to tap into the phones anyway. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see about that. Michael, when's your next Disney cruise? I don't know. I've been looking at that Disney cruise website over and over and over and over again. I actually have a video about this coming up, but I've been looking at them and I'm trying to figure it out because I want to go sooner rather than later. I don't know. We'll see. Will Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party be super crowded? Halloween night? Yes. Halloween night, but not necessarily the other nights. When you get breakfast in the morning at Starbucks in Main Street, what do you get? I vary it up. I just look at what looks good in the moment and I try something new. I love trying new things, especially at Disney. I guess Starbucks doesn't really count for that. But are you doing any family vacations anytime soon? We have been talking about that. So far, no, but I'm trying to convince people, you can imagine how that conversation's going, to go on a family vacation soon. I will let you know as soon as we know more. But right now, absolutely nothing. Michael, my countdown is 147 days. You're almost there, Michael. Thoughts on staying at partner hotels with 60-day Fast Pass Plus and early magic hours? I have always been a proponent of staying on property for so many reasons, and I have a video about this on my channel. But there are a lot of reasons to stay on property. There are early magic hours, fast pass booking, but also the transportation, the Magical Express. There are a ton of them. Michael, oh yes, big celebration for the 10,000 subscribers. That'll be coming up soon. Big celebration, including a big giveaway. It's going to be coming soon. Let's go on a group cruise. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Thank you for the video on Richard this week. Very special guy. He'll be missed, no doubt about it, Michael. I'm glad I could make a little tribute to him. Not going to think about it too much because if I do, I'm going to start reaching for tissues, and I don't want to do that. Have you stayed at any of the deluxe resorts? Not recently, Anthony, but I want to go back very badly. Most recent one I went to was Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani Village. I'm going to say 2015. It was before I was doing serious vlogging, so we'll see. Could you tell me what you use? Pegasus Hibernation Pod. Oh, Disney plastic bag. Did you see the trailer for Wreck-It Ralph 2? I did. Didn't it look funny? I'm looking forward to laughing on that one. Just back from Walt Disney World. Shocked how many cast members said they were enjoying their jobs. Very sad. Interesting to see whenever they get positive same feedback on upcoming trips. Well, I'm glad they like their jobs. Select pass holders can bring or are able to view Toy Story Land certain dates and times in September. Yes, but after it opens and with a friend. Did you see that? The Bring a Buddy Day. That looks nice. It was $79 though. So I was thinking to myself, I thought that Bring a Buddy would be like free. I feel like that would that make more sense? Like Bring a Buddy to experience Disney for the first time, make it free rather than $80. I don't know. I would have, if I was a Disney executive, I would want to bring in people who've never seen it before and just have been kind of, didn't want to spend the money. You bring them in for free one day, try it. They might love it and become annual pass holders. That's how I would have done it. I don't know. $80. I don't know. Whoops, kicking the tripod there. Any hints on a Halloween costume? No. We're working on it. I wish I had a hint for you, but I have nothing. I cannot think of a thing that would not give it away. How do you save for Disney? Do you have separate Disney saving accounts? Oh, yes. I keep all of them. I try and I'm very specific about money for Disney. I have to cut back on a lot of other things to save up for my trips. No, that's absolute. I'm a triple countdown. All deluxe resorts, Poly, Contemporary, and Yacht Club. Anthony, I'm excited for you. That sounds absolutely magical. I mean, truly, truly incredible. Anyway, okay, so let's talk about some of those underrated restaurants. I wanted to bring that up too. A lot of questions about that. If you have any questions, follow-ups in the Q&A, don't be afraid to ask. But there are so many, you don't get a chance to mention them all. There's one I wanted to talk about that I didn't get a chance to mention in the video that I personally don't think is underrated. Not yet. But I'd love to hear your input on this. When I went to Satawali Canteen, and I've eaten there twice, the food there to me wasn't amazing. It was good. It was okay. It wasn't amazing. And so I didn't include it. It didn't even cross my mind. But a lot of friends mentioned, Michael, what do you think about Satawali Canteen? Again, I need to go back and try it again because I have not tried that create your own bowl from Satawali Canteen. Let me know if you've tried it. I want to hear from you, or if you think there are any other underrated restaurants, or if you have any questions about them, let me know. But Satawali Canteen still is not up there to me. I feel like it needs more. It's not there yet. I don't know. Maybe Disney will change it. Let me know your thoughts. Jade, hello, Michael. Just wanted to thank you for your videos. Thank you, Jade. Disney is my favorite place, but I haven't been in 12 years. Your videos allow me to experience the magic again. Thank you again. My pleasure, Jade. I'm so glad you enjoy them. You're welcome. I tried it when I bought my Banshee. Oh, thank you. Great, Ben. It's going very well. Thank you for asking. I was going to ask to be Michael's buddy. Oh, well, always welcome. I don't know about that. I don't know when I'll be there. That's in September. It's in September. I think it's in September. So I'm not sure. I have a surprise for September coming up. There are some surprises for the September trip that you don't know about, and you're not going to be. If you can guess it, I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if you can guess the surprise. I'd be surprised. Yeah, you'll see. Who's excited for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge? This guy right here. Which restaurants have good food but not very crowded? Disneyland and Disney World. Disneyland, first one that comes to mind for me, Blue Bayou. I love the Blue Bayou. It's expensive, but it is amazing, and it's definitely not underrated. A lot of people love it. Disney World, I think Geyser Point. That's on the top of my list. Or Sanaa. Have you ever had a meal at Beaches and Cream? Oh, yes, but it was years ago. It was absolutely years ago. Now, the only thing I think of with Beaches and Cream is ice cream, but it's got much more than ice cream. So, favorite and probably most underrated restaurant, Skipper Canteen. Ben, great point. When I was at Skipper Canteen, it was good, but it wasn't my favorite. So I got to go back and try it again. Cheeseburger pods are my favorite thing ever. All right, MRC, I'm going to try it again. The cheeseburger pods. I'm going to try them again. I guess I didn't get that full taste. I'm going to try them again on a future trip. I promise. Do you know when you are going to announce your costume? The suspense is real. Quentin, when am I going to announce this? Michelle and I have to put our heads together on this. We've been thinking about it, but we haven't made any specific plans. I will talk to her again about it today. We just keep, not getting to it. We got to get to it. There are a lot of factors that we have to bring into it. Hopefully, let's see. It's June now. I would hope by at least early August, I'll have an official announcement. We'll see. There's a limited release Banshee. Oh, I saw that. Yes, $100 plus tax. Wow. Pretty on this display perch. No doubt about it, but expensive. What attractions do you think there will be at Epcot in the future? Besides, oh my gosh, Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster, which I can't wait for. There are going to be a lot of new things, especially inside the in World Showcase. We already know about Remy's Escape. That's going to be great. So I can't wait for that. Dream, hi from Australia. I hope you're dreaming. I think it's late there. So hi there. How long with the limited edition Okay, I'm missing comments. I love the atmosphere at Satawali Canteen. Gorgeous. The food is not my bag. Just my thought, though. I suppose I have to expand my palate. Yeah, I totally agree with you there. Nightwing and Betty, how long will the limited edition one be at the park if I go in August? I want the yellow one, but the limited edition one is beautiful. It absolutely is. I have to be careful when I say that because Pegasus is watching me when I say these things. But yes, it does look very cool. I don't know. Was it a year? Did they say it was going to be there for a year? Maybe just a few months. If you're there and you see it and you want it, buy it right away. Disney doesn't have things for long. Tough question. What to do when your teenage son is not as excited to see Disney World, but definitely need him on your family vacation? I'm stuck. Wishes forever. That is a very touchy question. I've heard this from several, and I know I'm hoping I've heard from some who said that I've been an inspiration for younger men who feel like Disney's not for boys, and that's important to remember that Disney World's for everyone, and I fully believe that, and you shouldn't be afraid of what you enjoy and what you don't enjoy. There's some who maybe just don't like Disney, but I feel like introducing them to the magic of Disney is very important. I know that doesn't really answer the question, but I guess sharing what's important to them at Disney is the most important thing. It's a tough question, absolutely. Michael, are there any restaurants you would recommend for honeymooning couple? I'll be there in the future. Congratulations. I would recommend California Grill, Narcoossee's. There are a lot of good ones. Some of the really elegant ones. They're very nice. Michael K. Livestream. Yes, please. Well, Dole Whip Dad, I'm glad I can share it with you. What do you think of the Flying Fish restaurant? When was the last time I was there? It was good. It was very good. You remember I was there. Was that 2017's Food and Wine? Yes, it was. It was very good. The octopus was delicious. I mean, the food was great. The atmosphere was very, very nice. I liked it all. I really, really did. I don't think it's underrated, but I did like it all. What do you think the most intense ride at Disney World? Most intense. Oh, that's a good question. I'm going to say Rock and Roller Coaster. It's also one of my favorites, but I would say one of the most intense. My username from first Disney cruise on the Dream and Stateroom. Dream, hey there. Oh, 9170. Oh, I get it from your first room. Very cool. SP March. Best wishes and congratulations to Michelle. Did she graduate high school or college? High school. Thank you very much for saying that. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. She's excited for the future. But, there are surprises. Probably going to ruin something. Okay. Favorite hotel at Walt Disney World? Good question. Deluxe Animal Kingdom Lodge Kidani. Moderate is French Quarter, and value at the moment is Pop Century. I'll let you know if that changes in the future. Here now at the bus at Hollywood Studios. Kurt, hi there from Hollywood Studios. I wish we were there. I wish we were all there. Tell the kids there are girls. There are girls there. Tell the boys there are girls there. Anyway, it's a good point. Chelsea, there is just one reason why we love being here. Michael, you have a passion for Disney and not afraid to show it. You should be able to express what you like. Absolutely. Fully agree with that. Margaret, my 15-year-old felt like felt bad at Walt Disney World, but when he returned 26, he was in love with it, which has remained so. He's 46 now. Right. So as a teenager, boys go through changes and, that's not masculine enough. Okay. Whoops. And that happens. I'm no psychologist. I can't answer these questions, but for me, was there ever a phase like that? I don't think so. Nope. I don't think so. It was a little awkward at points, but not for me to go to Disney, for me to, yeah. No, I don't think there was a phase like that. Hey, from Puerto Rico. Hi there. Thanks to you. I booked my first cruise for the honeymoon next year. Congratulations. I spoke to a friend who told me that she's going to book her wedding on a Disney cruise because of the cruise vlog. So I'm so excited to hear about these things. My 3-year-old did Tower of Terror 6 times on a recent trip. Proud dad. All right. Which rides at Disneyland and Disney World are good for 3 to 6-year-olds? Oh my gosh. I have to, you know what? Let me make a whole video about that because I cannot think of them all right now. That's a great idea for a future video right there. Michael, 2 cranes are visible from our room at Bay Lake Tower over Fort Wilderness. Ha! Thank you, Kurt, for telling me. I would have had to see this myself. Wow. All right. So what's happening at Project 23 Disney? What's the deal here? Tell us. I enjoyed Tokyo Dining. Tokyo Dining, yes. Simply for the view. It's a seat by the window, such a beautiful view of Epcot, and very relaxing. Service is great. Totally agree with you there, Vicky. It is a great place. Michael, will Michael visit Anaheim Kingdom anytime soon? Maybe for Galaxy's Edge. Haha, maybe. I thought about that a lot, and you voted in Create the Adventure with Michael, the biggest life-changing one ever. And the votes were, I think, 60% in favor of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. I will not be able to promise anything at this point, but I would like to do it. I would. I'm not going to keep these things from you. I don't know, work schedules and all of this. I hope I'll be able to get off work, but I would love to do that. I would absolutely love it. We'll see. And, money's a thing, too. I got to think about the money part, but we'll see. Have you tried the boathouse at Disney Springs? I have. Not my favorite. Surprisingly, I've got to try it again. I know everyone raves about it. No question, Jennifer. I did not love it. I don't know. The crab cake was good, but for the price, I was like, nah, I don't know about this. I'm going to try it again. I'll give it another thought. Let me have it. I'm going to have another thought on it. I'll give it another try. Michael, oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. Do you prefer main dining or second dining? Oh, on Disney Cruise Line, second dining. I'm so surprised. I thought I would like main dining, and I did that on my first cruise. The second dining was, I don't know why it was better. We had more energy for all the other things, like the shows, and then we could eat some food and then go to sleep. I don't know. Somehow I like the second one better. Future Marvel rides at Disney California Adventure. Oh yes, and the Marvel area. I can't wait for that. Yes, come to Disneyland. Love to meet you. Well, don't worry. If I go, you'll know the dates and you can come and say hi. Always happy to say hi to friends. Everyone is telling me not to go to Deck 2 on my stay on the Disney cruise. Any thoughts? Yes, I can understand that, JH. Deck 2 might be a little bit bumpy, especially on the older cruise ships. David, we were on Deck 2? David and I were on, I can't remember anymore. We were on a lower deck. Deck 4? You know what? I don't even know. You know what? 2, 4? We may have been on Deck 2. Yeah, anyway. You can go back to the vlog and look at the room number. But we felt the tremors from the engine, so that's something to consider. Will you do a live stream from Toy Story Land? If I can. Unlikely, though, because the service is so overcrowded when you're at an opening day. There's so many people there. So it's more than likely it'll just be on the vlog. For teen son, let him choose something to take part in planning. Aha, Jennifer's got a great point here. For a teenage son, let him choose something to take part in planning that he likes and picks a restaurant one night or one afternoon where it's his choice to do what he wants. Great point, Jennifer. I totally recommend that as well. Great suggestion. Michael, I have reservations at Hollywood for Brown Derby restaurant next trip. Would you say it's underrated? Yes. No question. I haven't been in years. I want to go back. I want to go back very badly. What is something that you wish would transfer from parks to the ships? I would want to meet the Imagineer. I want Maine to see the Imagineer's names on the windows. That's a good idea. On the Disney Cruise Line, what else would I want from Disney World? Good question. I cannot think of a thing offhand. If I think of anything, I'll let you know. Have you seen the new menu for Woody's Lunchbox? Yes, it does look good. It does absolutely looks good. I'm looking forward to trying it a couple times. How about a sibling for Pegasus? I'm also still available, at least at on May 27th when I got the beautiful dark blue one. Maybe I'll have to talk to Pegasus, see if he wants a sibling. We'll see. I chose in the middle of the ship. Does that make a difference? That's a good suggestion. What deck would you suggest? DH, I would suggest, yes, the higher decks can be nicer just for the stairs and the convenience and less of the tremble and less of the feeling of the back and forth. But if you're closer to the middle of the ship, then it becomes, for me, I don't really know. I've never tried that. So I would think that would be okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. If you've been on a Disney cruise ship before, let us know what you think. Let us know if you have any suggestions for JH. What do you say if my friends say Disney, oh my gosh, it's just for kids? Well, you have to enjoy your own thing. That's what you say. I keep missing out on the Brown Derby. Need to get there. So do I. Dole Whip Dad, you are not alone. I need to get back there. Just did DVC Soarin' Tour. Well worth it if you get a chance. Going behind the scenes is priceless. Well, Ali, I might have to. One day it's going to happen. How many Disney shirts do you own, Michael? I have no idea. I can imagine being a lot. Do you have a closet full of them? I have a shelf full of them. Actually, I just bought another small 3x3 shelving area where I can just put them all in there. I love Disney shirts. You know I do. So I love wearing them too. So I really appreciate you sending them to me. But yeah, I have a lot of them. I love them. We will be at Walt Disney World for 10 days this August 9th. No park hopper ticket. First time. What parks do you go for more days? Magic Kingdom and Epcot deserve more days, in my opinion, than the other ones. That's my opinion. Higher decks in the middle. Okay, so deck 6 midships, different classes of ships. It's okay. So there you go. It's good suggestions by a lot of folks. Going to Walt Disney World in 22 days, starting at Kidani in 2-bedroom Savannah View. So excited for you. That's great. Enjoy. Michael, what's your favorite food inside the park? I'm going to say a Dole Whip today. I don't know if it counts as protein food, but it counts as a sweet treat. Have you ever done the behind-the-scenes tour at Epcot? I have. On what trip was that? The New Year's trip. You can go see that one. I think that was the New Year's Eve vlog. That was a good one. So that was a great one. How many pins do you currently have? Over 680. Well over that. I did a count a while back, so we'll have to do it. Coffee Dino, of course I remember you. Good to see you. Vid on Disney Cruise Line midship, so most quiet and stable. First time I was on veranda on deck 7, and there was no roll. Okay, that's great to know, Margaret. It's something to consider. So, you know, for my next cruise, I want to be closer to the middle or the forward of the ship, and not toward the aft section. We'll see. Dole Whip Dad, favorite Disney pin I own? I have a video all about it. You can find it on my channel, my favorite Disney pin. Artist Point is completely booked every night for my upcoming visit. Didn't realize it was so popular. Vicky, it is extremely popular. Keep checking back. I would also go and check at the desk, but more than likely you want to get it online. That one's one you have to get online. Do you wear Disney shirts to work? No, I wish I could, Miri. I do not. I wear Disney ties, especially a very nice BB-8 tie that I got from a very kind friend recently. And so I wear some ties sometimes. Michael, do you have any unpopular opinions you would like? Unpopular opinions? Well, I mean, there are some things, as I've said, there are certain food things that I'm not a big fan of, but I've got to try again. So there are some things that I don't like and want to try again and see. I wouldn't say I don't like Satawali Canteen. I just want to try it again because last time I tried it wasn't my favorite. So it's something to consider. Speaking of, let's move on to the next topic. Those window overlays on the monorail. The video that I spoke about recently, you can find it and more in the I button of this video in that general direction, upper right corner of your screen. And we spoke about the window of the monorail. And we talked about the magic windows and how, you know, Disney could put it like an overlay with like the Death Star or X-Wing fighter, you know, something flying by, or Jasmine and Aladdin. I feel like that would be great. My biggest concern with it, though, and I'd love to hear your opinion, my biggest concern with it is that they take away the view, and a friend mentioned this to me, of Epcot. And that, to me, that cannot happen. For example, when you go by World Showcase, when you go by Epcot, if there's like a Figment that goes by, like Figment flies by in the Dreamfinder and they're going by, and that would be great. But you can still see all of World Showcase, all of Epcot. It doesn't take away from the view, it only enhances it. Like, you don't have to look at the little thing in the window, you can just look at Epcot, and that's fine. What I hope they do not do, and I don't think they would, but please don't, Disney, is to cover the windows completely and make it seem like you're somewhere you're not. So someone mentioned to me, like, if you think about Disney Quest, you remember we were in those elevators in the past, and the genie would take you up. I don't know if many may have not seen this, but you see something that is not there, and Disney could overlay it completely with something that is not there. That is what I hope that does not happen. I still want to see Epcot. So if we have Figment going by, or TIE Fighter, or Jasmine and Aladdin going by, or even Mickey, anything like that going by, as long as we can still see what's happening for real on the outside, and it's not just totally virtual and totally not real, that's what's important to me. Let me know what you think about that. I think it was a really good question that was brought up to me. Wouldn't want to have anything in the window to block my view of the magic. Michael, okay, glad I'm not alone there. Jim and Madison from Nebraska, hey there, at Epcot right now eating lunch. Jim and Madison, hi there. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Where at Epcot? Well, you don't have to say if you know, privacy, but I hope you're having a wonderful time. Eli, I agree. You absolutely can't block the view of Epcot from the monorail. Okay, so I'm glad I'm not alone there. We love going on the canteen every time we go, especially since we can order it in the phone and skip the line. Right, it does have the mobile order and pay, but that's so convenient. Have some cars with magic windows and others with regular windows? That's another idea, family, and you can choose, Gomez family, you can choose which car you want to see it from. That's not a bad idea. Everything in moderation. I love to look at the monorail view while riding the monorail, so the amazing views, excuse me, while riding the monorail. Exactly, Vicky. So a little bit, something flying by, X-Wing fighter, you know, Figment in the Dreamfinder, please. And, you know, those kind of things, but not completely covered, not fake. You know what I mean? That's I don't want it to be not real. I want it to be real plus Disney. You know what I mean? I love this monorail Windows overlay idea, but it needs to be an addition to an exterior view. So not entirely covering, but interactive with the actual landscape. Exactly what Michael said. I'm glad. Dole Whip Dad. Favorite resort. Yes, Ben, I went over those earlier. You can find more on my channel. One of the nice things about not having overlays in it is time to see the wonder of the land, and takes a breather from the theming. That is a good point. And that's another thing. If you could choose between a little bit of theming with Figment and the Dreamfinder, or Aladdin and, you know, the carpet, or an X-Wing fighter, versus zero theming and it's just a window, which would you choose? The little bit of theming, the little bit of overlay, or nothing at all? That's a fair question. If I had to pick, it's tough, because part of me does like the idea of just having nothing, just keeping it nice and standard. Another part of me likes the idea of just like Tinkerbell flying by. You know, it's a very small thing. As long as it's done in moderation, I wouldn't mind it. But I do like the idea of just that amazing view. Favorite country at Epcot? Favorite country at Epcot? That's a toughie. I'm gonna say Germany for the caramel Kuchen, and France for Leal. Those I'm gonna give it 2 today. You're more than doubled yourself since I discovered you in January. Thank you, Michael. We have an amazing community. We really, really do. Eli, I would love to still even be sad if they took away the views of the Contemporary and pulled into the Magic Kingdom. Wouldn't be as bad at Epcot, but still would make me sad. Right, just the window's fine. Right, don't block the view. As long as they're not blocking that view, that's the key. And I hope Disney understands that. Emea agrees, just the view. It's the monorail, already Disney themed. Dole Whip Dad, good point. Renza, Michael, which really good restaurant in Epcot and Magic Kingdom are you recommended? I'm going to Disney's Grand Floridian after the cruise ship for 14 days. Panama, wow, Disney Dream. There are a lot of good ones. You can find more of them on my channel, but first one that comes to mind for me, let's say the Contemporary, the Wave of American Flavor. It's a very good one. Any family trips planned? Not now, but hopefully soon. I'm trying to convince them. Window overlay thing would probably be good for the Skyliner. Another good point. Another good point. I wonder how they'd get power to it. Interesting idea. I find AR overwhelming overall and enjoy the view of the parks too much. Joseph, you're not alone there. I don't think you're alone at all. Favorite nighttime show at Disney World right now, Illuminations, Reflections of Earth. No, hands down. But, you know, let's hope it's around for a long time. There is see-through screen technology that can display animation while not blocking the view of the outside. Another great idea. What deck would you choose if you had a free cruise? Somewhere at deck 6 or above, but not too high. So maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, something like that. One of those decks. Can you do more pin videos in the future? Another good suggestion. All right, not a bad idea. Michael, where did you get your Days Until Disney countdown? A very kind friend sent it to me with these blocks. So kind. I also have I can see it over there. It's a whiteboard where I can mark the countdown to Disney. I want to be able to showcase it in the future. I want to be able to showcase all of my wonderful gifts from friends in a future studio, because it means a lot that you send it to me, including all the artwork. There's a lot of artwork, too. So I want to be able to showcase these things in the future. Michael, daughter had a recital today. Got to run. Catch you later. Eric, go do your thing. Thanks for joining me. Keep monorail windows clear, but get those themed paint jobs like they have at Disneyland Incredibles one. That's not a bad idea, right? On the outside, that'd be great. Quentin, if you could work any ride, what would it be? Mine would be Skipper at Skipper at a Jungle Cruise. Quentin, I'm gonna say today. This is a very special day. Today, a job that if I could have a job at Disney, it would be as a greeter at one of the resorts at Walt Disney World. That's a very special job. That's the job that I would love. Just to honor a very special man. Okay, I'm going to think about positive things. Positive. I would love Pandora overlay. Oh, Pandora overlay, that would be amazing. If and when, oh gosh, will they replace Illuminations? Do you think it would be as cool if they made the nighttime boat ride in the lagoon with water jets? Ben, it's a good question. We've already been hearing about them clearing an area behind China for the drone launch point for the new show. Not going to be easy for me when it ends, but I have a feeling they're going to do a good job. I have faith in what they're doing, so I'm going to miss it, but yeah, I'm going to catch it as many times as I can though between now and then. Michael, go to another cruise ship with your family. We would love to, but we got to figure out the money thing. Could you do a tour of your studio in a separate video? One day I will. One day. Totally agree, Michael. Disney pins, please. Okay, maybe Most wanted pins. Oh, maybe. Okay, I'll have to think about that in the future. All right. Well, we'll do more pin videos. I'll show you more. I have a pin board all about them. Wisconsin. Hey, how are you? Are you excited for Toy Story Land? Absolutely, Ethan. I can't wait. Hurricanes at Disney World. Yes, I've made several videos about that one. What do you wish Disney World should have that Disneyland has and vice versa? Marvel. More Marvel at Disney World. And Disneyland, I wish had Epcot. Even though I know that's not possible. How handicap accessible are the cruises? They're relatively handicap accessible. I've seen some of those in wheelchairs on Disney cruises. Not as many at that I see as at Walt Disney World, but it is handicap accessible, no doubt about it. Drones in a nighttime show says a lot to me, and technical glitches. I don't love the idea. Maybe it's just a love for Illuminations talking. You and me both, Elizabeth. You and me both. I love Illuminations so much. And the music will just give me goosebumps all over, I'm telling you. So I will not be happy when it ends, but I know that Disney wants to move forward with it. The drones were cool. They were cool. You remember when I did a vlog about it. The drones at, what was it called? It was the Disney Springs. I've already forgotten the name of it. It was a nighttime show, but it was really cool. It was, you saw the tree, the Christmas time. It was great. I loved it. It did not match Illuminations, so I wonder. Could you do a video showing all of your gifts? One day I will. That's further down the road. Yeah, you would make an amazing greeter. Thank you, Robin. That means a great deal. That really does. There are now over 100,000 Disney pins. I think you have 6% of them. Yay. Favorite port on a Disney cruise other than Castaway Cay? I have not been to enough to make that determination. I want to go to more, and then I'll answer that question. What's your favorite character at Disney World? That's not a fair question. It's Mickey. It's not a fair question. Other than Mickey, though, I'm going to say Figment. You said you wish Disney World had more Marvel. Does that mean new rides or convert rides? No, just more meet and greets. My sister has been talking about that for a while, and so she'd love more meet and greets. I feel like that'd be fun. I'm here, but a bit late. 11 days to go. Magical News Live. You are right on time. Don't worry. Thanks for joining us. What day in September will you be at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween? The 11th. The 11th. We'll be there. Or is it the 10th? Wait. No, the 11th. We'll be there the 11th. Yeah, that'll be fun. I wish Westcott, yes, remember that Westcott idea. Westcott was real too, and it would be cool if they had different countries like Polynesian. That would be cool, but unfortunately not. When you go to Epcot, are you going to check Robin's Crusoe room? Maybe. Maybe I will. We'll see. It depends. Anyway, I'm going to let you go in just a minute. Let me know if you have any other live Q&A questions for me. I'm more than happy to answer them for you today. Wow, brain is scattered today. But I cannot wait for our next adventure. There will be one more live stream, the 16th of June, coming up before our next adventure. But on the 23rd, that's the Saturday before our trip, there may not be a stream. I might do a stream, but there may not be. It depends on schedules. Probably will, but I don't want to promise it right now. But next Saturday, there definitely will be. Thanks for bearing with me when I had to skip last Saturday. Sorry about that. Any ride that you wouldn't wait a long time for? Stitch's Great Escape, but I guess that doesn't really matter anymore. FYI, turn off my phone during your live streams. Don't want to miss a thing. I turn off my phone during your live streams. That's so nice, Michael. You're so kind, so considerate. You are always. I really appreciate it. Have you ever thought about working at Disney? Of course I have, absolutely. But I love this so much, and I love being able to, tell you my honest opinion about these things, like what I do like and what I don't care for as much. And I wonder if that would be skewed. If I don't know. That's a thought that I've had. But maybe one day we'll see what the future holds. I'm surprised they haven't added Cars Land to Florida. That has been a thought for me too. Yeah. Shout out from the UK, Smith. Thanks for joining us. Are you excited about the Tron roller coaster coming to Tomorrowland? Absolutely, absolutely, Jarrett. I cannot wait for that one. You're going to be on the bike going forward. I've heard only amazing things. I can't wait. Holly, you always seem to be able to get reservations at Pop Century, but I can't ever seem to get one ever even months in advance. I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why. Maybe look even further in advance. Yikes. We'll be there at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party on the 11th too. Oh, Al, I'm very excited for you. If you see me, come say hi. Halloween costume clues. I have none for you today. Sorry, no, I have no costume clues. I'm thinking about what else I can tell you. Nope. No. Do you think Disney should have done a Pixar World showcase like Monstropolis and Santa from Coco. Not a bad idea. Interesting idea. We'll have to see. Excited for your trip. Enjoy. I can't wait. I can't wait to share it all with you. It's going to be a ton of fun. It's going to be a relatively long trip. It's going to be great. So we're going to be there all the way through opening of Toy Story Land and the July 4th celebration, which you know I love July 4th at Disney. Just amazing. Pixie Dust Away, on your way to Disneyland today. Oh, on your way. Oh, wow. Have fun. Jack Disney, what hotel are you staying at for the 4th? Pop. It's going to be fun. Joe, where are you staying? Okay, so same question for Pop. I'll be at Pop Century in November. Feel lucky. I'm feeling lucky for you. Have a magical weekend. Thanks for everything. Of course, Robin, thanks for joining me. Don't forget, we have 20 days before our next adventure together. It's going to be a lot of fun, and 92 until our September adventure. I cannot wait to share it all with you. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me today. It has been a lot of fun to share it with you on a live stream. Let me answer just a few more questions. Excited about the wireless charging tech. Would love the idea of droids walking around. That would be amazing. What better thought than self-driving droids all over the place? I cannot wait for it. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be a lot of fun to share in it together because you know I'm going to be there. Opening day, maybe both parks. Maybe. Cross your fingers. Soarin' or Flight of Passage? Flight of Passage today. Do you think Disney will bring Shanghai Pirates of the Caribbean from Shanghai to us? Have you seen that video? Unbelievable. I would love that, but I doubt it. Do you think they would ever build a 5th park in Florida? Maybe, Ben. Maybe. I'd love that. Thanks for sharing part of your day with us. Thank you for sharing part of your day with me, Vicky, and everyone. It means a great deal. Anyway, see you again. I'm going to go get a lot of things done. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me today. Until next time, have a magical day and enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you later.